Good afternoon. Happy Friday. I'm Kara Rucker. President Biden is set to go to the border this weekend, and El Paso is cleaning up their streets ahead of his visit. This is your midday rundown with Straight Arrow News, unbiased, straight facts. The images on your screen depict major changes seen on El Paso streets just this week. On Monday, hundreds of migrants camped out in downtown El Paso. Border Patrol and police removed the migrants, then cleaned up blankets and belongings left behind. Sidewalks are now clean ahead of the president's visit. But the federal agency says the recent cleanup has no correlation with Biden being there in a few days. El Paso has become the epicenter of the southern border crisis. Between August and December, more migrants have been encountered here than any other region along the border.
Instead of safe and orderly process at the border, we have a patchwork system that simply doesn't work as it should. They've been turned away, they go back, they try again. Well, you know, they can and they do try to re-enter the United States again and again, which makes the problem that borders at the border even worse.
A study from the Energy Department has found the cancellation of the Keystone XL pipeline cost the U.S. thousands of jobs. If you include potential jobs in Canada and the U.S., that number is as high as 59,000 jobs lost. A permit for the pipeline to be built was nixed 2 years ago on President Biden's first day in office, a move that attracted incredible opposition and anger from Republicans and the energy industry. Following the report, Senator James Risch of Idaho said, quote, "The Department of Energy finally admitted to the worst kept secret about the Keystone pipeline. President Biden's decision to cancel the Keystone XL pipeline sacrificed thousands of American jobs." Now, on the other side of the aisle, President Biden has long defended the decision to cancel the construction of Keystone, citing the climate. Biden said, quote, "The United States and the world face a climate crisis. Leaving the Keystone XL pipeline permit in place would not be consistent with my administration's economic and climate imperatives." One of the world's most wanted human traffickers has been caught and arrested after an international manhunt. He's accused of abducting, extorting, and murdering vulnerable migrants trying to flee Libya, a country on America's do not travel list due to high crime, terrorism, and kidnapping. Some truckers will no longer be able to cross into California after a new clean air initiative went into effect this week. Some 70,000 big rigs are now banned to travel on California roadways. Diesel trucks must be a 2010 or newer model. If it was built before 2010, the weight must be less than 14,000 pounds. California produces 75% of the nation's fruits and nuts. The trucking industry has pushed back on the ban, discussing how it could further hurt supply chain issues in the country. Honeybees have long been crucial to the survival of mankind, which makes their survival important to us. Honeybees are now being given a first-of-its-kind vaccine approved by the U.S. government. It's meant to defend a bee against a deadly and serious disease that kills hives and colonies and spreads quickly. So how is the vaccine administered? No, they're not poking any bees with needles, but rather putting medicine into a sweet jelly that bees deliver to their queen. The queen ingests it, it goes to her little bee ovaries, and her baby bees are born with immunity. These are your top headlines on this Friday. Thanks for watching Straight Arrow News, your place for journalism without agenda. I'm Kara Rucker. Have a wonderful weekend.